I finally bought my dream motorcycle, baby. And I had been wanting this motorcycle going all the way back to 2015. And I got a sick deal on this bike that I couldn't pass up. So without further ado, let me reveal my brand new motorcycle.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
If you want to get my gear like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet, motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe. All of my gear, I always include links in the description and comment section. Let me reveal my brand new motorcycle. Boom! Yeah, brand spanking new KTM 690 SMCR Supermoto, baby. Yeah. Oh man, I had been wanting to try a 690, the big bore single cylinder Supermoto for many years now, guys. Dating all the way back to 2015 when I sat on a 690 Enduro R. But instead, I got the WR250R, which was awesome. Entry-level dual sport. And then I ended up getting this bad boy here, of course. You know, my custom 2019 YZ450FX that I turned into a street-legal Supermoto. I did a full build series on this. I'll include a link in the top right corner to the playlist for the build series if you want to see on that. Absolutely epic bike. That set me off into the Supermoto world. And bam. This is supposed to be the king of Supermotos. You know what I'm saying? The street legal Supermotos, guys. I've been talking about it for years, talking about getting this bike. But you know what? I got an absolutely epic deal, guys. I got this bike for like $2,500 off MSRP. I got this for out the door tax tag and title. I paid $12,600. It was $10,999 plus $400 something prep fee and tax tag and title. $12,600 out the door. This retails MSRP 2024 retails for $12,999. But I found an absolutely epic deal. They're having a huge sale. And man, I hooked it up. 6-hour round trip to get this bad boy. Haven't even rode it yet, guys. Unfortunately, these are the unicorn bikes here, man. I'm telling you, I've been waiting for Japan to make a 690. Now, Ducati just came out with a hypermotard, whatnot, that competes with this bike, but I feel like it's still not on the level of this bike, in my opinion, man. Why did I choose this bike? I thought about getting a Harley Davidson, an Indian, and some other bikes, but I thought about it. I said, what bike could I get that I really wanted, that I could have a lot of fun on, that's very versatile, I can provide a lot of content, and I said, I got to get this bad boy. And then the deal was right there on the table for me. Oh my gosh. I can do street content, of course. I can do off-road content. I can turn this into a lightweight adventure bike. I'm going to be adding some Shinko 705 adventure tires I have on my YZ. These things are bulletproof. Had these same tires since 2018. Rode over glass, off-road, up staircases. Bulletproof. Zero issues, man. And I made these tubeless. By the way, these come with tubeless Supermoto wheels, man. So this has the LC4 single cylinder engine, 693cc single cylinder engine, pumps out 74 horsepower, 54 pounds-feet of torque. That's 20 more horsepower and 20 more pounds-feet of torque than my YZ450FX. Although this weighs like 75, 80 pounds lighter than this bike, and you can feel it. This bike feels like a mountain bike, man, compared to this bike, but this is still lightweight for its class. The wet weight, they say on this, is 325 pounds. I will be putting it on a commercial scale Sunday when I do the first ride on this. So make sure to stay tuned for Sunday to see the very first, me riding this for the very first time on Sunday. Big bore, 690, baby, Supermoto. Man, I tell you, this thing has everything on it, guys. Like I said, this has two counterbalances in the engine to keep vibes low on this bike. It has the wide tapered bars here that are rubber mounted to keep vibes down. It has a rubber insert here that you can remove here. You can put this, and this is on here so you can wear your street boots in comfort, but take them off when you want to take this bad boy off-road. It's got Brembo brakes with a 320 millimeter front disc, 240 in the rear, fully adjustable suspension, ride-by-wire throttle, which usually I'm not very fond of. We'll see how it works out on this bike. But it has two cool rider modes. It's got a street mode that limits wheelies and slide action. And then it has my favorite, the supermoto mode, baby, where you can bust some wheelies and get some slide action in. That's going to be fun to test out. It's got a 6-speed gearbox with a up and down quick shifter. It's got a 3.6 gallon tank in the rear here. Man. The list goes on and on and on, man. It even has a USB port here, which I find to be really cool here, right there, guys. It's got a USB port there, guys, where you can plug your phone in. Is that convenient or what? That is awesome, man. They got a lot of different accessories you can add on this bike. I'm going to probably put in a Krapovich slip-on on this bike. I'm going to be careful not to go crazy with the mods. I'm going to do a little build series on this bike, but not go too crazy. Because I don't want to void the warranty. You know, my concern with KTM has always been about reliability. And some people swear by the reliability of KTM. And then other people say they had some issues. We'll see. I'll chronicle them in this video. Hopefully I won't have any issues. And we'll see whether I'll be praising KTM or hating on KTM. We'll see. Because I'm going to keep it real with you guys, man. You will know everything about this bike. I'm going to dissect this bike in every way, shape, or form. We'll compare it to the 450 over here. We'll see how this baby compares, because this is a real proper supermoto. This is somewhat of like a supermoto hybrid here, because it has that street engine. But what's cool about this, it has very low maintenance. That's the key. Oil changes every 6,000 miles. Valve check, I think, at like 15,000 miles. So like I said, I can turn this into a lightweight adventure bike. I can do touring on this bike. I can do the Trans-American Trail, which is my goal. We'll see how this bike is, man. Of course, supermoto. I can dual sport, because you know with my YZ, that's pretty much a supermoto / dual sport, because of those Shinko 705 adventure tires. Allows me to go off-road. With the adventure tires, they have a rubber carcass that resists tearing. It's really hard for off-road riding, but yet it's awesome on the street. You see me fly around corners on this YZ here. You see me ride off-road, up staircases, beat the heck on it. And those tires are bulletproof, so I look forward to adding them on here. I won't even use these tires much, just a few rides on them, and I'm taking them bad boys off. And, oh man, I got, like I said, a build series coming up on this, guys. I'm thinking about taking these plastics off here and storing them in my closet, getting a new set of plastics and putting a custom graphics kit on here. Of course, I'm getting rid of these bad boys, and I'm gonna put some Barkbuster mirrors here, like I have on my YZ, and fender eliminator kit, of course. I may put some new handguards on here with the integrated turn signals to eliminate these bad boys, so it looks slicker. And LED light. That you think this would come with 2024? You think this would come with an LED light? It's got a halogen light, guys, but they do have an LED light for this as an accessory. But I'll probably get the one on Amazon that looks cooler, and it's only like $50-something, and I'll test that out and share that with you guys on the channel. This thing's got a trellis frame. Look at that frame. That looks sick, dude. I'm telling you, man, oh my gosh, it looks so cool. And also, you think they put on a comfort seat on this bad boy. This is a pretty hard seat, man. So I'll probably be putting on a Seat Concept seat or their comfort seat for this. And, oh my gosh, man, does that look sick or what? Wait till I get done with the build on this. It's going to look bad, bro. This is sick, man. A 450, now 690, baby. Of course, still got my MT-07 here. Yeah, baby. I may add a cruiser to the mix as well, man. I may end up getting that Harley too. But for now, we're going to focus on this 690. So tell me, guys, leave a comment below. What do you guys think about this bike? What mods would you like to see me do to this bike? What color scheme you think would look cool? Tell me, man. Tell me what I need to know about this bike. Leave a comment below. So what all do you want to see me do with this bike, man? Leave a comment below. Let's talk about it, baby. Yeah. I'm telling you, this thing is sick, man. And I'll tell you, the seat height is pretty low, man. I flat-footed just like my YZ, but I'm 6 foot tall. But I tell you shorties out there, man, all you got to do is just use 1 foot as a kickstand. This bike is, when I sat on this bike at the dealership and I rocked it around, I was like, man, this bike feels really good, man. It didn't feel heavy. It didn't feel top heavy at all. And I was like, man, I got to get this bike. So I think this is an ultimately good choice. What do you guys think? They have cheaped out a bit, though. They don't give you a manual. It's all online now. You got to download a digital copy. They used to give you a nice, from my understanding, they used to give you a really nice manual that was all fancy and everything. They stopped that. They didn't put an LED headlight on there, no comfort seat, man. They always want to get you to pay some extra money. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's one thing I don't like about KTM. And I think in order to use the supermoto mode, I think you got to pay to unlock it or something like that. I don't know. If I have to, I will, because I got to have supermoto mode, baby. But first service at 600 miles. I'm going to be following everything to the T, guys, with this, because I bought it brand spanking new, so there's no excuses. If I do everything perfectly, we shouldn't have any problems. But if I do, I'm sharing it with you guys. You guys are going to know everything about this bike when I'm done. I appreciate all you guys. Stay tuned for Sunday when I do the first ride. I'm going to weigh this bike. We're going to see if it actually weighs 325 pounds, which I doubt. I'm thinking it's probably more like 350. We'll see. But we'll see, guys. I got a whole slew of videos. I'll be comparing it eventually to my 450. I'm going to take this bad boy off-road. We're going to see what this thing can do off-road. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you for sticking with me all these years, man. I love talking with you guys in the comments, so please leave a comment below. Make sure to hit thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my videos release. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for Sunday, baby. Yeah!